Being in a high vibe, does that always look like being happy or being joyful? If you want to know what does high vibe really mean and what does it really look like, then this video is for you. Hello, I'm Manasi Kakade. I serve as a mentor for Bridgewalker coaches and healers. Bridgewalkers are analytical-minded, critical thinkers who are also fascinated by spirituality and woo-woo stuff. I teach Bridgewalker coaches and healers how to express themselves fully and freely through their businesses. In this video, I'm going to bust a myth around being in a high vibe. I'm going to share with you what it does not look like and what it really looks like to be in a high vibe. And if you have ever felt anger, frustration, or just self-doubt about yourself when you're manifesting, then stay tuned because this is what we are going to talk about. Are you ready? Let's get started. The question is, does being in a high vibration always equal being happy, being joyful, grateful, any emotions that you associate with that high vibe word? And it's simply not the case. Being happy and joyful are byproducts of being in a higher vibration. They are not the reason or the cause why we get into a higher vibration. There is a time and situation when feeling the anger, sadness, grief, frustration, self-doubt, when feeling those emotions is just as important as experiencing the state of happiness and joyfulness. When it comes to manifestation, the words higher and lower vibration are used quite often. And these words aren't really helping us because that makes us think one is better than the other. So I see many people who feel angry, frustrated, or sad, or they have a self-doubt, and all they could think of is, how can I get out of this situation and how do I feel the higher vibration? But is it really a practical approach to living your life? Because you are a human being, you are going to face all kinds of emotions. And in fact, as a spiritual being who is living a human experience, one of the goals of this lifetime is to experience all different variety of emotions. So by calling the anger, frustration, or shame and guilt, all those lower vibrations, the signal that we are sending ourselves, it's not good to experience those emotions. It's not only impractical to think that I will always feel happy and joyful, but it is also counterproductive. Because emotions are there for a reason. Emotions are our body's signal to give us some information. So whether the emotion is something that you desire or is something that you don't desire, there is some data in that emotion. And in order to understand what that data is, I want to explain here the concept of ego's vibration and your soul's vibration. And ego in this context is not about the pride or thinking highly of yourself. I'm not using it in that context. Ego simply means your conscious mind. And your conscious mind is the one that processes your thoughts and your feelings and helps you interpret how you are living the life, and it helps you interact with the world around you. So that's the conscious mind. Your subconscious mind, on the other hand, is your soul. It's almost hidden. You don't really know what is going on in your subconscious mind until it comes to the surface, or you make an effort to bring it to the surface. And ego's vibration is temporary happiness or temporary joy. To give you an example, let's say you get ready, all dressed up, you are going out for a party, and you walk into the room in that party, and your friend suddenly comes, gives you a hug, and tells you how beautiful you look. Now that's an external validation that just came your way. In the moment, you are going to feel happy. You're going to feel joyful. You're going to feel like, oh, I'm looking good today. All of that will take you temporarily in your ego's high vibration, but it's not sustainable. right? When you come home after that, you may forget that there was that compliment, and now you come home and suddenly maybe you look in the mirror and you look at yourself and you feel, oh, I need to lose a few pounds. I could have looked better if my hair were a different color, or maybe I shouldn't have put on as much makeup, or I should have put on makeup. And when all these thoughts go on in your mind, what is actually happening is you are experiencing your subconscious. And when that happens, you automatically get out of that higher vibration that your ego created for itself. So the point here is, when the ego is creating its vibration, high vibration, then you may temporarily feel happy, joyful, grateful, whatever it is. But then when that wave passes, you come back and you are feeling whatever it is that subconscious belief makes you feel, which is often self-doubt. It is sadness and anger and things like that. On the other hand, when you tackle all those emotions, you may automatically understand that it's okay for me to have a little bit more weight. It's okay for me to have gray hair. It's okay for me to just show up as myself without doing any makeup, and I will still feel good about myself. When you get to that level of self-acceptance and self-love, that's the real high vibration. That's the high vibration of your soul. Your soul understands already that it is good enough. All the experiences that you are going through are there just to experience. But you, who you are, is much bigger than you give yourself credit to feel. When you understand that, and not just understand it intellectually, but when you start embodying it, that's when you automatically start becoming happier. You feel more joy, more time of your day. You feel grateful and content and peace of mind in what you already have. When you reach that state of mind, that's what real high vibration looks like. And in order to understand what is going on in our subconscious mind, we actually have to pay attention to the anger, the frustration, the sadness, the grief, anything that we feel that we don't want to feel. We actually need to feel it. We need to process it. We need to move through it by living it. We cannot deny it and go away from it. The data point that I was talking about that's hidden in all these clues that you're getting through your emotions are the data points of what's really going on in your subconscious. So for example, if you feel angry, say in a relationship, maybe what you're actually feeling is, why am I not able to tell what I want from this relationship to this person? In that case, it might take some learning of communication skills. It might take some understanding of what it is that I really want myself so that I can explain it to others. It is going to bring you to clarity. So the anger is going to bring you to that clarity. But if you deny that anger, and if you say, I just want to be high vibe, and ego's high vibe, I just want to be just happy and joyful, then you are missing out on this opportunity for growing into your soul, growing into who you are born to be. And that's what is going to get you actual high vibration that you're seeking. I hope this video helped you in understanding what is the difference between ego's temporary high vibe versus soul's permanent high vibration. And what you're looking for in manifestation is your soul's vibration and not your ego's vibration. So it's absolutely okay and in fact necessary to feel all your emotions that you don't want to feel in that moment, but they are going to give you a better understanding of what it is that you need to do right now in order to accept yourself and love yourself radically. all the best in all of your manifesting goals. If there are particular questions that you want to ask me about manifestation, share them in the comments. Let me know what are your biggest struggles, because I'm creating a series of videos on how self-love and self-expression relates to manifestation, how it speeds up the process of manifestation. If you like this video, give me a like. Let me know this resonated with you so that I can make more videos of this type. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, please do so, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.